No, Margo. It's not the three of us. I came over here to see Mark. Now, you are going to marry Bill Spencer because you sure as hell are not going to marry me. One more thing. When can I see my son?
When?
Yes. Now that you're getting married, I'd like to make arrangements to see my boy.
Well, I'm sorry, but I really can't answer that question.
You can't answer that question.
No. No, I can't, because it involves more than just me.
Yes, it involves me, so let's make a schedule right now.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because Bill should be part of this. It involves him.
Margo, this is between you and me. Bill has nothing to do with it.
If I marry Bill Spencer, it's going to involve him. He may even want to adopt the baby.
No way. It's not even open to discussion.
Clarke, do you see how attached you are to him?
I'm his father, and I am going to function as his father. And you and Bill better realize that.
How are you going to function as his father when it's Bill Spencer who'll be with him most of the time? It's just a simple, practical thing. I mean, you'll be seeing him once a week. My husband will be seeing him every day and every night.
Margo, don't pull this.
I'm not pulling anything.
I have my rights.
Oh, Clarke. Clarke, I love you. I don't want to hurt you. But this is becoming a very, very delicate subject. I think we may need a lawyer.
No, not that again.
Well, I don't know what else to do. I mean, if we're not going to get married and it doesn't seem that you want to, the whole thing just becomes so complicated. Of course, I mean, if we were to get married...
We're not going to get married. You're marrying Bill in a few short hours.
What if I weren't? If I don't marry Bill Spencer, would you consider marrying me? And being a father to Mark in every sense of the word?
Margo, that's never going to happen. And I'm going to see my son. And I'll see you at the chapel.
Never say never, Clarke.
Clarke wasn't home all night? Do you have any idea where he was?
I have my suspicions.
I want you to pack a bag, and I want you to come home with me right now.
No, Mother.
I don't think that you should be here in the apartment alone.
I live here. Look, I don't want you blaming Clarke for this. It's not his fault.
It's not his fault that he wasn't here all night?
No, Mother. You have it all wrong this time. And I want you to tell Dad, Ridge, and Thorne, and everyone. I drove Clarke away. It's my fault he's gone.
This isn't fair, Ridge. I mean, don't my father and I have the right to choose who we want and don't want at his wedding? And frankly, I think it's extremely insensitive and tacky of Brooke to just assume that she's invited. But then I don't know why that surprised me. It's a perfect example of her total self-obsession. She doesn't have any manners, no decorum. I mean, she just does whatever she wants and to hell with everyone else. But please, not today. And would you just do me this one favor? I don't want Brooke Logan at the wedding.
Ridge, was that Caroline I just saw storming out of here?
bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Crisco Shortening. For light and flaky pie crusts, Crisco is the recipe for success.
What do you mean you drove him away?
I did something very stupid, which is why he's gone.
What did you do? Well, honey, you brought it up.
The reason I brought it up was to make a point. My marriage, Mother. If it falls apart, I don't want the family blaming Clarke. Which I know you will because none of you trust him. But the fact is, it was my fault. Yes, your daughter, Kristen. Miss Perfect wasn't so perfect after all.
Honey, Bill and Margo are getting married today. Now, do you really think that Clarke is over there with her right now?
I don't know. I'll change at the house. Let's go to the wedding.
Were you and Caroline arguing?
Yes.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. What were you arguing about?
The wedding.
So she still doesn't trust Margo, does she? Well, that's too bad. You know, I have the feeling that this wedding is going to be much more significant to me than it is to her. Just being there with you in that beautiful little chapel. The first wedding we're going to as a couple. And everybody will see us and they will react to us being together. I know it sounds silly, but it really does mean a lot to me.
Brooke.
What?
We're not going.
What do you mean we're not going?
We're
Why?
just not going.
But Ridge, I thought that you had to go. Your father's out of town, so you're supposed to represent Forrester.
Look, please just don't argue with me, all right?
I'm not arguing with you. I would just like to know what's going on. It's Caroline, isn't it? She doesn't want me there.
Do you blame her? It's her father's wedding. You two aren't even close to being friends.
So she doesn't want you to go either?
No, just you.
So you're not going because I wasn't invited?
This wedding's turning out to be a royal pain in the butt. I just want to change and take a swim.
Ridge, wait, you're going. You have to represent your father. He's expecting you to be there. And it would be an affront to Mr. Spencer if you didn't go. You're going to this wedding without me.
Chris. Kristen. I don't have to guess where she spent the night. Guess I won't be seeing her for a while. She's probably with Nick right now.
I wonder if Clarke will be at the wedding.
I wouldn't look for him.
Suppose you're right. If Clarke is involved with Margo, he certainly wouldn't be at the wedding. Let's go.
Everything is beautiful, Mrs. Forrester.
Thank you, Reverend.
I think we're about ready to start.
Oh, okay, great. Well, Mom, Dad's getting married. You keep your eye on him? I just want him to be happy.
Hello.
Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for coming.
Oh, of course. Hi,
darling.
Val, it's so nice to see you. And the bridegroom.
Yes, hello, hello. Well, what do you think? It's a lovely place, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. I can't think of a more beautiful place for a wedding.
Well, Margo seemed to like it.
Where is Margo?
Oh, she'll be here shortly. And what about Eric and Clarke?
I'm sorry. Eric has to send his regrets. He had to go out of town on business, but Ridge is coming in his place.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I was looking forward to seeing Eric. And what about Clarke?
Clarke isn't feeling well.
Really? Oh, hope it's nothing too serious.
We hope not.
Oh, would you excuse me?
I didn't think that you were going to be here today.
Dad wanted me here to represent Forrester.
And that's the only reason that you came?
You put me in a very difficult position with Brooke. You know that, don't you?
So I'm the bad guy. Because I only want friends of the family at my father's wedding. I'm sorry, Ridge, but Brooke is not a friend of the family.
I'm sorry, too.
Well, everyone's here. Except the bride.
And Clarke.
Kristen, please, believe me. He's not going to run off with her.
I wish I could believe you, Mother.
Please, be seated. Dear family and friends, we are gathered here in the presence of the Lord to celebrate the union of Margo Lindley and William Spencer in the holy state of marriage. This blessed relationship was ordained by the Lord and is to be honored among all peoples. It is to be entered into joyfully, lovingly, and reverently. As you stand here in this high moment, know that love, loyalty, and trust are the foundations of a happy and lasting marriage. As you strive to fulfill the commitment you make here, your life together will be enriched with joy, satisfaction, and peace. In all the events of life, hold fast to the hope and vision of this, your wedding day.
I, William Spencer, take you, Margo Lindley, to be my wife from this time onward, to join with you and to share all that is to come, to give and to receive, to speak and to listen, to inspire and to respond, in all our life together, to be loyal to you with all my being.
I, Margo Lindley, take you, William Spencer, to be my husband from this time onward, to join with and to share in all that may come, to give and to receive, to speak and to listen, to inspire and respond, and in all our life together, to be loyal to you with all of my being. In accepting this ring, the symbol of our love, I accept you as my husband in the name of the Lord.
In accepting this ring, a symbol of our love, I accept you as my wife in the name of the Lord.
In the presence of the Lord and you, their family and friends, Margo Lindley and William Spencer have celebrated their union in marriage. They have shared their commitment to each other, have evidenced this by giving and receiving rings, and by joining hands. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I now proclaim that they are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.